Thank you for watching, as always. In this installment of the AI Governance Textbook series, we will summarize our discussions thus far by explaining the AI governance hierarchy. Previously, we discussed ADIC as an integrated audit technology that prospectively fixes the gating conditions indicating how far AI outputs are permitted to proceed. So, how is this approach of perspective fixing positioned within the widely debated context of AI ethics and governance today? The fundamental limitation in current governance frameworks is their reliance on the ambiguous concept of taking responsibility, which leaves intact a structure that permits the evasion of responsibility during a crisis. To fundamentally overhaul this structure, we will categorize and organize existing discussions into three distinct layers. The first layer is narrative safety, to which many ethical guidelines and XAI approaches belong. This approach tends to remain merely the construction of plausible narratives after a decision is made. Because subjective narratives can be easily generated after the fact, this functions as a loophole to obscure accountability. The second layer is statistical safety, which includes model robustness and anomaly detection. While this is an engineering approach aiming for probabilistic safety, as systems become more complex, it inherently tolerates post-hoc excuses, such as claiming an error was too complex and unavoidable. No matter how heavily these two layers are emphasized, they cannot halt the evaporation of responsibility. This is because the loophole, the margin for post-hoc rationalization, remains wide open. Based on this, the third layer, and the one we emphasize most, is structural safety. This encompasses the mathematical anchoring of post-hoc impossibility proposed by ghost drift theory, and the implementation of ADIC to integrate this into the system. It is an approach that embeds immutable evidence directly into the decision-making process. Once a record is irreversibly logged in the system, any room to overwrite it with post-hoc narratives, such as, "it could not be helped at the time," or, "the premises were different," is permanently eliminated. Here, responsibility ceases to be a matter of personal ethics. It is structurally anchored by the fact that substituting post-hoc explanations is logically impossible. We must transition from merely trusting AI to a new era of governance focused on verifying structures that cannot be bypassed. Unless post-hoc impossibility is fixed in advance, responsibility does not evaporate. It was never established in the first place. This is Ghost Drift Mathematical Institute. We will see you in the next episode.